What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some Cookie Heroes. And if you haven't noticed already, you will see that we are very far into this Transcendence that we just started last episode. Again, it's been like the whole weekend I've had to kind of have time to do stuff with, and here, I'll show you this first to show you how long we've been in the Transcendence. Just over 41 hours. So again, you can see it. I have the, like 2 days that I haven't had to record anything almost. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, you can kind of see here we started out really inefficient. I had really bad times. I was actually playing games with friends really late at night, and I had a really bad start, and then this one was terrible. That should have been another, like, these both should have been like 20 minutes and then like 30 minutes. It was like 4 hours. But yeah, it was pretty bad, and that one wasn't too bad. It could have been a little better than that. And then we obviously did a reset, did the whole trick thing, which again wasn't even super efficient. I went to bed around this point. As you can see, there's, that's where the hours kind of stack up. Did a double reset in the morning, or I guess in the early afternoon, or whatever you would say. Whenever I got on really next, it would have been probably early afternoon or so. But did that. Obviously started our next run that went on pretty efficiently. Did another double reset, another about 4 to 5 hour run, reset. Another 4-hour run, which, we're getting really close to 10K around that point. Did a double reset real late last night, and then here's where we are now, pushing up, and hence where we're at. I forgot to auto progress, but hence where we're at now. We've been doing a ton of Hero Soul quests. That's what I've mainly been doing. I've been really consistent about it. Sadly, there was no good quest here, so I sent a level 17 on a 2-day quest, which really stinks, but we had this Arthur coming in with an insane percent, which we'll be using very soon because we're getting up to the point where we're making a lot of progress. I mean, we'll be using that, later today before I go to bed, most likely. That's a ton. I got this going. There wasn't really much going here. It was actually, I had these two that came up at like the same time, so I had to choose what I was sending actually this on. And I'm like, all right, I don't want to put him on a 2-day. So it's like, we'll do the 17 on a 2-day, and then I saw this for 8 hours. And that's not bad, and since I'm going to be transcending again kind of soonish, I mean, within the next day or two, I mean, we'll be transcending again. So I figured that'd be good to do. And then this guy just finished a 2-day quest, which I think I started with you guys. If not, it was right after. No, it had to have been with you guys. Or right before, I guess it could have been. But anyway, around that time, nonetheless. But he just finished a 2-day quest, and then we still have this here, which I haven't used this one in a while. I've been honestly using these guys, actually really these three, but really these top two, been setting them out. I mean, he's done so many like 2-hour quests that have been like, I think 2-hour quests for him, I think are like upwards of 60 to 70% on him or something like that. I forget exactly. Maybe they're 4-hour quests, but no, I think they were 2. But anyways, nonetheless, it was crazy. But we've been skipping. Obviously, we skipped Suchi. We jumped right from Wep to Skog. I still had to level Suchi though, because reasons. But bigger news. That is what we've currently had before, and that's currently what we're on right now. So you're going to see an insane Ancient Soul collection here in a second. So that's the good news. I'm thinking about doing possibly both at the same time. I'm not going to be around for a while today, so I probably won't really I'll probably be able to start another Transcendence later tonight. But it'll probably be that guy. I mean, let me see what time it is. I don't even know, honestly, what time it is. I think it's like 2:30 at the time of the recording. So yeah, I mean, 9 hours is going to put it pretty late, so. But I'll be around. So I might do these two together. I don't know if even like 60% would be worth doing the whole thing with. I mean, we can test it. We'll test it. That'll be what we'll do, actually. We'll see if it's worth it or not. And then we probably just end up collecting both of them. They're both kind of low level, so I'm going to say maybe get them on relic quests. But it's like, honestly, he's going to go out on a 24-hour for 8 relics and like probably like 16 on a 48 hours. So it'd be kind of pointless. So our clicking has kind of slowed down, so let's just pop all the abilities. Keep things moving. We don't really have many of these to claim. I claimed them when I moved over to Skogger, so. And then I think I claimed one more actually after that. So nothing too crazy. But literally, I went through like a whole transcendence in between, like the videos. Like, that's the most time I've ever, like, this is the most efficient, because honestly, I could transcend right after this next Ascension. I technically, doing one more Ascension would be smart, but that'd be a sub 50 hours Transcendence. It's just, I don't really, like I said, like to do that, nor am I going to really have the time for it now. As of right now, it's like Sunday when I'm doing this, so it's like late Sunday. Right, yeah, it's 2:30 on Sunday, and it's like, yeah, I've got stuff going on today, so, but, yeah, I mean, this one's on par with this one. I mean, this 80 hour, this sub 80 here, this could have been, like, I forget what it was, I think like 56 hours or something, but this one I literally could ascend here, and it could be a 41 hour Transcendence, because I'm probably going to go claim a ton of Ancient Souls, and honestly, I really don't know. We're not going to break high zone ever this Ascension, but, like, we would easily chunk, we're going to chunk Ancient Souls with that, and then the extra % we get, and then, it's too low. I really don't want to accept any more 7,000. We're going to be trying to move some of the other guys up. We did just kick a 7,000, because he lost, like, his game info. I don't know about that. I don't know. To do it or not to do it is the question. He's under Robert. No, he's right at like the same point as Robert. Sure. Why not? I don't think the thing worked, by the way, for real yesterday. I don't think he leveled it up. I can't see this boss, but I think we were right around that. I'm assuming it didn't work, but I didn't get a message from him, and he didn't say anything in there, so I don't know. It was supposed to work after 3 days. 3 days of insta-killing, you're supposed to be able to just level it up. Unless you do 3 and then it's the 4th you can do it, but I don't know. I'm not really sure, but we would need to level the thing up. We really need a higher level boss in here. I mean, I'm actually, like, absolutely would smack the boss. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I can't actually see how much health it had, because real does over what it says, so it just shows what he did in his one click. But yeah, we're progressing. I got my active stuff just going this Ascension. I didn't use it actually any other Ascension. This is the first time I'm actually doing anything active wise. I like to get it for the videos just because it allows me to format the videos a lot easier. But I didn't do it. I was gonna do it back here, but I ended up not doing it. So after this Ascension, I did it. I got all of them and started leveling up. But I mean, I can show these off real quick. We're gonna be leveling them here in a minute, but we already have almost to the 150s. I got these at the 130, which I think is higher than I've leveled them before. I mean, I think it was 120 before. Maybe I got into 150, but I think it was 120. So I went up to 130 with it, which is pretty nice. It puts a pretty insane cooldown on Dark Ritual, especially with the reload. Keep it clicking up until we stop like insta-killing. We'll probably just keep pushing. Again, I don't think we're gonna come anywhere close to Maru. I don't know how many Ancient Souls you generally expect before you get there. I don't think for a while, but I think we still have a good while before we move on. But just look, like, I mean, we're really far away from getting any farther, but like, it's only 3 more heroes. It's like 3 more. Although some of these quests are gonna just be ridiculous and take forever, and I'm gonna have to get inefficient to try to get some of these. Like Hero Soul quests I'm working on like pretty consistently, because that's what I mainly do. Gold quests I don't do, so just imagine trying to get 2,500 of those. That's what I used to do. And honestly, I'd still do like the 5-minute ones to cycle. Leroy Jenkins just luck, which I think I should have had Leroy Jenkins like 2 or 3 times by now. Like chance wise. Relic quests, they're really low. It's the skill quests. Look at it. I have none of them. Anytime I get like a 5-minute skill quest, I try to do it. But if there's Hero Souls involved at a decent timer, I mean, even like a 2-day Hero, like it's hard to deny any type of Hero Soul quests. Like they're so good. Alright, it is slowing down here. We're not really gonna make too much more progress. So let's just do this. Yeah, you can see nothing too much here. Bam, and then yeah, let's ascend. Let's click once. Let's get going. Let's get things set up. I don't think for some reason I can't afford it, so let's just do that, and then we should be able to afford everything we want. Alright, awesome. So let's spend this. Let's save it first. Let's see how many angels we got off that one. So without doing anything, we got 9. Awesome. Let's save it here. Just to be safe, because I'm going to kind of play with these a bit. Let's spend all of these, first of all. V1E to the 100th. Bam. So we got a ton of levels of that, and then obviously many levels as that we can get. Should have raised this way above. Okay, so it like doubled that. So 60% isn't gonna make it worth. Yes, it will actually. So should we do 16% and then do that thing again and then go for 80%? Probably. He's a low level, right? He leveled up to 7 after that. I'm thinking about throwing him out another 2 day, to be honest, guys. Like, those percentages are low. It'd be nice just to do the, I guess, the quest. There's 60 minutes. They're like 5 minutes I'd do them. But yeah, let's just send him out. That's 100%. If he lives, he lives. I mean, he's only level 7, so we gotta get some worth out of him. Let's claim this. Let's do let's do this. It should be beneficial, so do that. Click. Should get us rolling. I don't know if I need to do this again or not, but I just do it. Doesn't hurt to take a quick second to do that. So now we've got a ton here again. We're looking to again try to raise this up, and either way, 80% is going to be more beneficial than what we did there. So even if this doesn't raise it much, I think it's still worth it. So 1E to the 100th. Bam. Did I do that wrong? 1E to the 100th. Okay, I don't know why you don't want to level. We'll do it this way then. I'm okay with that too. Get that up as many as we can, and so yeah, see, we're barely raising it now, but hey, nonetheless, still worth it. We'll claim this. That'll level that up to level 9, and then 4 hours. That's like nothing. 22% is not going to add anything. What are we at here? 11. So we went up to 11. That's not too bad. That's not as crazy as it was before. And ascending for that's probably not, or transcending for that's probably not worth it, especially because we haven't gotten anywhere close to our zone ever. I wouldn't want to do it anyways, but these two, that really sucks actually. I didn't realize I have 2 on 24 hours. Ooh, that sucks. I guess I'll just go with the 4 hour. The gold could help push, but on such a low level, it's not going to do anything. Yeah, whatever. It'll be something to claim. I mean, really, this is what's going to be the game changer, because if I do this later on when I'm not really progressing any higher, that's literally just going to be 4 of max of whatever this gets up to. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, I think our highest zone ever still needs to go up a ton. Anyway, I spent a lot of time on that. Let's click one more time actually to get that treasure chest, just so I can do this. Which I probably could have done without the treasure chest, but it's more fun just to click the treasure chest. Did I level him to 100? No. Thought I saw 100. Bam. Do that before active even has a chance to start building up, and then we are golden. And then let's save and spend this correctly. This is a pretty good moment here. Alright, and we're still on this the 0.5 frag to see a lotus ratio. Just for anyone who likes to know that, kind of what I'm doing with that. Because I don't show the calculator obviously every time or anything. But then you guys can at least be like, alright, so he's doing this, and you either do the same thing or be like, hey, I tried this and it worked better for me. Because I don't know at what point you should turn up that ratio. I always do it on my last runs when I'm not pushing any higher idle really, and the idle growth just kind of stops. That was pretty ridiculous. We just did there. This is just an insane jump. I mean, I should expect to see quite a bit of progress out of that. And good old Juggernaut. Bam. And 2 other dudes. Frag and no. Saw the B and then just kind of went with it. So these are all like 28 and 29, so let's do it this way. You're 29, so let's go 28, 29. You were 29, so 28, 29. Doro is 28. We got Dogcog, who's 29. So it's 29, 28, 29. 29, 28, 39, and then we got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bam! Perfect. Good to go. This barely raises it now. It's so hard to like grind up now. We've got Kuma up very high, so close. Wow, that is really close to that all 7. With the 15 levels to it. Yeah, that's something I didn't show before. We've got Kuma here, which I've leveled them all up to where like it's like 2,000 to go. So it's 7 Kuma, a 4 Kuma, another 4 Kuma, and then this one's still a Dora. I couldn't get anything better for it yet. I think I had like I think I picked up my high level guy. I think I sent him on like a 4-hour quest, and I forget how many relics I got for it. But either way, it was like a 4-hour relic quest that I just went on, and I just claimed them and kind of got to replace some of those. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, we are just back on the grind. Next episode could be a trans, maybe not to the one after, but we are approaching it again, which is cool. I'm glad we kind of flew through that. I really wanted to get a quick run. And again, even if I like slack now, it's still going to be like easily a sub 100 hour run, which we haven't had obviously in a couple of trans. There's 2 trans that were like 120. I'm liking that we're averaging about 120 now though. Like that's pretty good. You see a lot of them. You know, there's a 120, there's a 120, there's a 120, there's a 120. Like it's pretty good. But this one, I mean, it should be sub. I would say next, maybe probably within 24 hours, I'll be transcending. So probably, yeah, 65 would be probably the cap. I don't know if next episode will be before the trans happens or not, but we'll see. It's really going to depend on how many agents I got, and I got up to 12 doing that other thing, so that's cool. We're up to 12, which is kind of like our average go off that, but I'm really kind of expecting big things out of this. It's at least going to be a very big jump, which could just be like, okay, yeah, time to transcend. So yeah, that's awesome. But anyways, guys, hope you guys did enjoy. Again, I know this was kind of a weird setup from the last episode because so much happened in between. You guys literally, like, I went through a whole transcendence. Basically, you guys are back to the end of the transcendence, which is cool. Like I said, I think I like the idea how that worked. It's barely ever going to happen again because it just so happened to be that I didn't do anything this weekend really, and I was kind of just home a lot. Or the times I did go out, I'd be back in time to transcend again. And just think of how much better this could have been. Shaving that and that down. Actually, this is, again, pretty accurate. But shaving that down. If I shaved that down, this would have happened. There would have been another trans and possibly even another before the long trans here. Before I went to bed. Like, that could have been so much better. Which would have turned... We would have been, like, 2 early trans ahead. Like, it could have been so different. But, like, that's that. When you got a little bit of time to throw into the game, you can do a lot. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoy. If so, please smack that like button. It really does show the support to the series. Lets me know you guys are enjoying it. You guys have been pretty crazy with it lately, and I do thank you guys for that. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.